Is all you brought?
I can still go back and get more, Gogo.
You lazy, useless girl. Is this what you want us to cook with and sell from it?
I did not know we were selling, Gogo.
Shut up! Can't you use your brain? You know your father and brother have gone grazing and we don't have any milk to sell in this house. What do you expect us to feed on?
I could have plucked mangoes to sell.
This movie is a reflection of what one can do due to jealousy for a man. The movie also depicts that you should not be so comfortable with your enemies. You should not even, you should try to run away from them. If you have the enemies possible, if you have the opportunity, the medium to leave them, just try to run away from them. Guys, Inndo is a 2025 YouTube movie which is currently streaming on Miwa, Olorunfemi TV. If you haven't seen it, go check it out and let me know what you think about it. This movie stars Clinton Joshua, Chinenye, Nnebe, Miwa, Olorunfemi, who apparently is the main character in this movie. Guys, I don't want to give so much spoilers in this review, to be honest. I just want to talk about the key things, the parts I loved about this movie and the parts that I felt like could have done better. The plot of this movie is quite typical. Here we have a young lady, Inndo, who is staying with her father and her stepmom, and her stepmom was maltreating her. She has this friend, Rashida, who is supposed to be a right-hand guy, but because of a man, her friend even betrayed her. Guys, this movie would see that this movie was cited somewhere around the north and parts, because apparently Inndo happens to be a northern named Rashida, and we have Yahoo. Rashida's character was played by Chinenye. I would like to talk about how she switched character, because from the start of this character, she felt so relatable. She felt like that really understanding friend that was there for her friend Inndo. There was some point in this movie she was even telling her that, stop living with your father, your family. Stepmother, she's always maltreating you. Why not come and stay with me? Let's stay together since she's an orphan. And I love how they both call themselves like son baby. I like the fact that they even had to, at some point in this movie, since they had to speak Hausa language, which I really liked. But for Rashida's character, how she switched from this really amazing character all because of Yahoo. We see how this character switched from she trying to push herself to Yahoo, telling him that he has been giving her green light, and now she's acting a bit psychotic, telling him that why is he giving her the green light? Won't he like her? Is he trying to separate two friends? And I'm like, I was so shocked, but I felt like that was quite a bit of a spice in this movie, because that just been so typical for her. Her character wouldn't have had so much substance if she was just all this understanding friend from start to end. But I like the fact that she switched and she became a totally different person. In my head, I'm like, where is this coming from? I love that twist in the movie. Guys, there was a scene where Inndo was giving Yahoo help, and you could feel the connection between both characters. How you looked at that and you gave that flirtatious smile. I'm like, nice. And how she was also feeling him, like, this silent chemistry that was going on between both of them. I love what they did with that. But in those characters, I love how she felt lost when she was with Yahoo, because you just met this young man, you barely even know his first name, but a part of you just feels like you need to do something for her. She was just an errand girl. And funny how a friendship with her friend Rashida switched when Yahoo came into the picture. She basically was doing a lot for him, and her friend was complaining a lot that, girl, you're not giving me this attention, I'm your baby girl and you're no longer seeing me. And she's trying to deny that, saying that no, it's not like that. But I like that, she, as at that point in this movie, she was in a different realm, but she was not accepting that she was no longer, like, she was already feeling for him, but she was trying to deny it, and her friend was just felt like the one suffering for it at that time. But what was the need for this scene?
She's saying that you were beaten and that you ran. Is that how you got injured and came to me to nurse you?
Because after this dream, so I felt like this particular scene, this dream scene was not needed at all in this movie. Because now we are seeing where she had a dream that Yahoo, because he said that he was robbed, and apparently in the dream he was not robbed, he was beaten. Because who he wanted to get married to, he came into an agreement and he couldn't beat his other opponent, and he ran away, and here he comes. And when she wake up, she started having this flashback. He also had a similar dream. But I was trying to wonder how that dream also connects to to the scenes thereafter, because the scenes thereafter, she still comes to him, she's still elated by him, she's still, you know, excited about the idea of him at that point. Even they still had, you know, conversations. Even when she found out that it was no longer in her friend's place, it was no longer Rashida, she was worried. So what was in the dream need for that dream? Some of the loopholes that I felt, guys, we didn't need this. That they have the costume, the clothes they wore to the market. You know, I was running in my head, why do they have, because it just felt like those outfits were meant for celebration. Probably it was a market outfit. I can't really say so much about that because I really don't really know. But I don't really know. Kind of that it was meant for a celebration, not for market wear or something. And funny how they stayed in halls, because this movie, you know, it's kind of like sides back to sometime during the, and like the way the movie was supposed to be portrayed, like they still stay in a hall, just, you know, this Hausa setting kind of epic kind of movie. And now we are seeing modern houses, a bit of modern, but I feel like maybe the cameraman was not supposed to capture those people, but mistakenly she captured them, and they apparently are in the movie, and probably they didn't cut that out, so we didn't really need to see. We had some really amateur actors in this movie. Indo's dad, he did well with the Hausa speaking, I like that, but you know, it just felt like it was not the way it was. He didn't really have a connection with his daughter. Felt like it was more of a guardian than a father. Also for the king, the village king, you look at where they even had to, when they carried her, where they had to carry her to outside. So it was not even giving that though. Funny how at some point even the pronunciation of Yahoo was not even, they were not even getting the correct pronunciation. But guys, I said that this movie is quite a typical movie for lovers. If you are a lover of romantic movies, boy and girl love story, suffering girl from my stepmother kind of movie, you should see it. Let me know if you've seen Inndo and let me know what you think about it. Please go to watch my video, subscribe to my channel, comment, let me know what you think. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.